Hello, witchy people. She's back, and she's back to whine and moan and whinge. You'll have to excuse me. I've just come in from the rain. It's cold and it's wet outside, and I did have another video to put up, but I wanted to show you how my Book of Shadows was coming along, and I'm not going to because this needs to be said. The whinge and the whine and the moan is about witch wars. In this day and age, people really? I couldn't believe it. I honestly could not believe some of the videos I was seeing and some of the messages I've been reading from pagans and witches actually. And it's all to do with, I'm more powerful than you because. Now, as far as I'm concerned, it doesn't matter if your eyes are green or not. It doesn't matter if your skin is white or not. It doesn't matter if your skin is brown or not. It doesn't matter if your hair is red or not. It doesn't matter if you were born being a witch, if it's hereditary, if you were raised like it. It doesn't matter how long you've been a witch. It doesn't matter how old you are, and it doesn't matter if you're man, woman, grandma, grandpa, whatever. All these things do not make you more or less a powerful witch. Now, the more people are on, it is mostly YouTube, I must admit, the more people are on YouTube saying, oh, you know, don't mess with so and so because she's a such and such witch, you know, green-eyed witch, dark-eyed witch, brown-skinned witch, whatever. You are really losing credibility, people. For all the times you're doing this, you are making yourself seem less and less credible. And the thing is, if you're bringing down yourself like that, you're bringing down the whole community. And regardless of whether you like it or not, as pagans, as witches, we are a community. Now, I know that in every religion, there's infighting. There's, the way I do things is better than the way you do things. You know, Catholics and Protestants, for instance. You know, why they fight, I don't know. I have the same opinion of this infighting in other religions. Why, for heaven's sake? Stop it. You know, you believe in the same things, give or take. And as witches, we need to stand up for each other. We really don't need to start putting each other down and swearing at each other and really, and I think that's it. It's not just the, oh, I'm more powerful than you. That doesn't bother me. It's the fact that you are bigging yourself up and making yourself seem better at the expense of someone else. You are trying to put someone else down to build yourself up. You know, and that's basically being a bully. And that's nothing to be proud of. As a witch, you should be proud. You should be proud of who you are and what you are. You should not be putting others down being the same. And what is it? Jealousy? You know, and I am so sick and tired of hearing about this. You know, I mean, I left the pagan community. I didn't leave the pagan community. I retreated back into my broom closet and became very, very solitary because of other people's attitudes, and not just people outside of paganism. It was pagans themselves. The attitudes really, really started to anger me, and I thought things had gotten better. You know, the way other people are isn't going to affect whether I decide to be in or out of the broom closet. But it does anger me that some people's attitudes are affecting how everyone sees us. And that may not matter to these people, but it should. It really should. You know, if you care so much how powerful you are because of a certain aspect of yourself, like I said, whether it's eye colour, skin colour, hair colour, male, female, being born this way, you know, how long you've been practicing, if all that matters so much, then it should matter to you how other people see you inside and outside of paganism. So that's my whinge and whine. You know, we need to support each other. We don't need to be putting each other down or trying to prove a point at the expense of someone else. And that's it. That's my whinge and whine. And you'll know who you are, you people. And I don't care if I get any sort of like backlash from this, because it's a valid point. I'm not saying anyone isn't more powerful than anyone else. I'm saying that that power that you have, first of all, you got to brag about it. You ain't got it. You know, if you have to brag about how amazingly powerful you are, then you're not really powerful. It's those quiet ones sitting in the corner that don't say much about how powerful they are that you've got to really worry about. You know, so, you know, share some of that power. In that, you know, teach others, help others, don't put them down. And as a pagan community, that's what we should be doing. And if someone does start mouthing on, what we need to do is ignore them, which is why I'm not mentioning names. And I'm not, apart from the fact I really don't want to start a witch war between myself because of my opinion. But we need to just ignore these people. Let them know that what they're doing is wrong. So that's it, my whinge and whine today. I'm now going to go and have a bath and get warm because it's cold and it's wet and my hair's wet and I've got a cold. So, and hopefully next time I'll get to share my Book of Shadows and how it's getting along. But for now, this is all I'm going to talk about. This is my whinge. And I hope someone's out there listening and, you know, thinking, actually, that's a valid point. Because we do need to stick together. We do need to help each other out. We don't need to be doing all of this I'm better than you rubbish. You know, we're all in the same boat, people. And if we're going to stay in the same boat, we've got to start being nice to each other. I'm not saying you have to be nice to everybody. We have got to, okay, no, not even being nice. We have to start respecting each other. And that's what it boils down to. Respect. And with that, I shall say bye-bye, witchy people. Till next time.